Hey everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be reviewing this tool right here. I've been seeing a lot of people rave on about this hairbrush. So today I'm going to be seeing if it's worth the hype or not. Okay, so basically this is a hairdryer and styler from Revlon. I bought it at Clicks for 715 rand. And this is how it looks like. Really looks like a normal powder brush at the top, and then it has the basic normal paddle brush bristles, and then yeah, it just feels like a paddle brush in general at the top. It comes with 3 settings, so it comes with a high warm setting, and then a medium warm setting, and then a cool shot. You can also get another one that's pretty much the same. The only difference I think is that it doesn't have a cool shot, and it's much cheaper as well. Okay, so back to me. Here I'm just parting my hair into smaller sections. I've already done my full wash day routine, and all I need to do is just apply heat protectant. So I'm gonna start off by detangling my hair because I don't want to detangle my hair with that brush. No, no, no. And then I actually spritz it with some water just to add a bit more of slip. So I'm going in there with my wide tooth comb and then my tangle teaser to make sure that all the tangles are removed completely. And once I had felt that I had thoroughly detangled my hair with the detangling brush, I went in and started detangling my hair with the Revlon brush without turning it on, just to make sure that I wasn't going to snag on my hair, and also to get a feel of how I was going to hold the brush for the whole process. Okay, then I actually turned it on and put it on the medium heat, and I started blow drying my hair, and then I kept it on the medium setting until I felt that my hair was getting roughly around 60% dry, and then afterwards I would bump it up to the higher setting to further dry my hair. Yo, and at this point I realized that I actually didn't put heat protectant on my hair. Like, what am I doing here? I'm playing games with my hair. But anyway, so I carried on blow drying my hair after I finally applied the heat protectant. And then at this point I'm already using the high setting, and I'm making sure that I'm blow drying my hair or passing the brush through my hair at various angles to make sure that I get all of my hair strands as stretched as possible, and making sure that I'm paying attention to my roots so that my roots won't be puffy, and at the same time I'm trying to make sure that I'm getting my ends as straight as possible. And this is how it's kind of looking right now. Yes, I'm excited. Okay, more blow drying going on. And then here I'm just trying to get these ends a bit more straight. But yeah, overall I was quite pleased. And then afterwards I went in with the cool setting so that I could lock in that moisture. Only to realize this cool setting does nothing. It just feels like the medium setting but with a harder blow. I was very disappointed, guys. Very disappointed. And anyway, I twisted my hair just to make sure that it's out of the way so I can do my other sections. And then I just grabbed another small section. Actually, this wasn't small. I thought it was small, but I actually went on and divided the section afterwards. So I wetted it a little bit and I detangled. I actually added my heat protectant this time prior to blow drying. Yay to me. And then I went in with the blow dryer brush, brushed before I turned it on, and then I actually turned it on. And here I'm still detangling, sorry. And then once I felt like it was nicely detangled, I went in there and I started blow drying. So at this point you can see me like making some weird faces. I was really struggling, guys. The section was too thick and I was just struggling to get the brush through it, and my hands were getting tired. I was just in all sorts of pain. It wasn't nice. It wasn't nice. And then I tried to detangle my hair with the comb. But yet I was still struggling. Like, look at my face. Wow, look at my face. Anyway, I spritz it with some water just to make it a bit more pliable and add a bit more slip so that it would make it easier. But it was still not working. Like, look at that, the brush isn't going through. But then eventually I decided, okay, let's be smart about this, let's just divide it into two. And there you can see things are going so smoothly right now. I did spritz it a little bit more with water just because you want your hair to be damped when you blow dry it so that it can actually be stretched as much as possible. I find that when my hair is drier, then it won't be as stretched as it will be if it's damped, if that makes sense. And yeah, then I carried on blow dry it, and then I added it to the other section that was already blow dried, and then I just detangled it. And then I went in with the so-called cool setting to lock the moisture and close my cuticles, but yeah. And then I actually bantu knotted this time instead of twisting. And then I went back to the other section again that I was struggling with, and I blow dried it really nicely, and it was easy, guys. And yeah, guys, I made sure I got it from every angle. And then I added it to the rest of the hair that's already been blow dried. Went in with the cool shot. Yeah, hair's looking nice. Quick blend check, yes. Gotta do some trimming though. Okay, so I moved on to the next section. I detangled. And then I added some heat protectant this time. Yes, girl. Let's get those hairs protected. And then I detangled with the brush. Then I blow dried with the brush. Yeah. And everything else is pretty much old news. I made sure my sections were small enough so that I can actually work with them. And yeah, the only thing that I noticed was that after some time my hand was getting tired from holding the brush, because I kind of had to hold it so high up and it's so thick, and like it was just kind of making my hand a little sore after a while. But yeah, no biggie though. Yeah, I must say in general it was easier to use than using the blow dry method. Usually when I blow dry with the chase method, so I have blow dry in the one hand and then the comb in the other hand. And I did find that using this brush is slightly easier, and I think, I'm not quite sure, I think I did spend less time. Yeah, I would say so. Maybe if my hair had been a bit drier it would have taken less time, but yeah, I think I did take less time. In general, I think I take about, I would say 4 hours to blow dry my hair with a normal blow dryer, and I think I took about 1 hour or 1 hour and a half to blow dry it with this brush, which isn't that bad, guys. I was actually quite surprised this hairbrush didn't snag on my hair as much as I thought it would, so I was actually quite pleased about that. And I was also really pleased with the fact that this hair actually does, this blow dryer does a good job in stretching out the hair. Like, yeah, it stretches it out very well. Obviously not as well as a flat iron, but I think it does a really good job for a blow dryer. But the biggest con for me really is the fact that the cool setting does not work. Like, what is this? Why do they bother having a cool setting if it's just gonna feel like a warm medium setting? I really didn't get that at all. But nonetheless, I really love the results, and I would definitely recommend it, but I would recommend getting the cheaper 300 version, because I mean this one isn't doing anything with that cool setting. So yeah, but guys, at the end of the day I was super happy. Like, my hair was long, It was stretched. It would look at that stretchness. Like, who is this girl? Whose head of hair is this? Whose? Okay, now give me a second so I can do my happy dance. Okay guys, well that's that. I hope you found it informative and that you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you on our next video. Bye!